The D5 is Nikon's latest professional-grade camera. It's designed for the ultimate in speed and accuracy, which is essential in a camera intended for busy professional photographers. The D5 boasts an impressive 153-point autofocus system, 99 of which are cross-type. The autofocus points are linked to a 180,000 pixel metering sensor, which provides class-leading subject tracking. With the D5, you can shoot at 12 frames per second, so you can follow and capture the action easily. The speed increases to 14 frames per second with the mirror locked up. The other features we love about the D5 include its 20 megapixel full-frame sensor, the touchscreen, and the addition of an automated autofocus fine-tune system for calibrating lenses. The D5 can shoot 4K video, but it has a 1.5 times crop factor. It doesn't offer focus peaking to aid manual focus. The combination of unprecedented autofocus coverage and tracking, class-leading low-light performance, and new features make the D5 an industry-leading DSLR, especially for those professionals shooting fast-action sports. For more information about the Nikon D5 and all things photographic, head to dpreview.com.
Capturing the light and the darkness. A camera designed to realize creative dreams and bring a world of color and vibrancy to life. Creating visions for the future. We believe that a high-performance lens is essential to the pursuit of unprecedented image quality for filmmakers and photographers. To enjoy a greater freedom for lens design, we have developed the 54mm large diameter mount inherited from the EF mount. From large aperture lenses that provide sharp images to f2 zoom lenses that offer beautiful bokeh, we've realized lenses that could not be achieved with previous lens mounts. To make these lenses possible, we've created a new camera system that enables maximum optical performance, the EOS R system. At the core of this breakthrough in optical design is the large 54mm diameter mount, augmented by a short back focus through the use of mirrorless technology. Yet high image quality is only one of our goals. Ease of use takes precedence over design, and we are constantly seeking to enhance usability. Users will be able to keep their eye on the viewfinder and their focus on their subject, thanks to intuitive dial placement and new features, including a control ring made possible by the introduction of the new RF mount communication system. While the EOS R system is compatible with our extensive EF and EFS lens lineup via a choice of adapters, it's an innovative optical system that sets a new standard and opens up exciting possibilities to those seeking to capture their creative visions.
Here's what you need to know to get started with the Sony a7R II. In the box, you'll find the camera, 2 batteries, a charger, neck strap, viewfinder eye cup, documentation, and AC adapter. There's also a handy cable safe, which keeps USB and HDMI cables securely in place when connecting to another device. We'll walk you through the setup and recommend some accessories that will help you get the most out of this camera. Once you've done the basics to get your camera ready to go, let's dive in. Attach the eye cup to the camera. Attach your lens to the camera. The Sony 24-70mm f4 lens is a great general purpose zoom. Alternatively, Sony's 24-70mm f2.8 GM lens is faster and sharper, but its size, weight, and cost make it a more specialized lens. We recommend investing in at least 1 extra battery, but 2 or 3 is a good idea. The a7R II shoots great high-resolution images in both RAW and JPEG formats. If you don't plan on post-processing your images, JPEG is fine. However, we recommend shooting RAW or RAW plus JPEG files to get the most flexibility out of the camera's images. The camera also shoots professional quality video. If you're a video shooter, we recommend using 4K video for the best results. You can also set the camera to record at up to 120 frames per second in full HD for slow motion effects. Bear in mind that you'll need to have a UHS-1 SDXC card for shooting video to keep up with high bit rates. The A7R's autofocus system is impressively versatile, but for the most precise control, we recommend flexible spot M mode. If you shoot a lot of portraits, we suggest setting the C4 custom button to IAF. Pressing and holding this button will initiate focus on the nearest detected human eye. And if you shoot a lot of video, we recommend remapping the movie capture button to the C1 custom button for easier access. For more information about the Sony a7R II, including a deep dive into all its key features, visit us online at dpreview.com.
As I'd hoped, there was no barricade up at the gate, no line or anything, so we're in the park. Got that much done. We'll just see what's going on at the other end. My name is Rick Wilking. I'm a photojournalist based in the Denver area. I primarily shoot for Reuters news agency. This is my 40th year I'm celebrating in the business. You know, working for a wire service like I have, it's been a lot of the front page news over that period of time. Traveling around in Air Force One with 3 different presidents. You know, I'd fly to Africa if there was a hijack story, that kind of thing. I've gotten to the point where I could pack a suitcase for a 2-week-long trip in about 10 minutes. And it is very competitive. The wire services are all about beating the other guy. You thrive on that intensity. Hurricane Katrina was maybe one of the biggest stories I did. I was there for a number of weeks. The best pictures come from subjects that are comfortable with you being around. I'm with the news media out of Denver.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Rick Wilking's the name. My approach has always been, you don't even put your camera to your eye until you've talked to that person. Oh, you're doing a polar tracking, huh? And then you're going to get way better pictures than if you just sort of go marching in and start just shooting. I love the sign. Catching the moment, that's always been sort of the mantra of photojournalism. I came to Guernsey, Wyoming to cover the eclipse through a suggestion of a friend of mine. I told Reuters, I've got a place to stay. It's in the total path. It's not far from where I live. A lot of people are expected there. And they said, great, you know, go. Totality is a word that most Americans have never heard of. Most people have never seen it before. Many people will never see it again. And so I knew there'd be a lot of attention paid to it. Can I get you to hold up one of the blacked out shirts?
Yeah.
I'm on assignment for Reuters in Denver. Wherever you see the news, those are our clients. So CNN, Time Magazine.
Oh my God.
Well, they're not exactly flocking into Guernsey yet. I expected to see the grocery stores wiped out. I thought that would be an interesting story, and they weren't. Gas stations to be out of gas, and they weren't. So I arrived here with 4 Sony A9 cameras, 2 remote cameras, and then I wanted 2 around my neck. I got into the Sony world probably 3 years ago. I think my first camera was an A7. I was certainly attracted to it mostly for its form factor, and then they came out with A7R II. And when they came out with that camera, I said, all right, now this is something I could rely on as a primary camera. And I bought a couple of those, and I covered the whole presidential campaign last year with them. And quickly learned there were many, many advantages to the camera way beyond the form factor. To go from the DSLR to the mirrorless was a big change.
The Nikon Z6 is an entry-level full-frame mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, built around a 24-megapixel sensor. The Z6 features an advanced on-sensor phase detection autofocus system, with 273 PD-AF points offering wide frame coverage. IAF will be added via firmware. Autofocus performance is rated down to -2 EV in normal situations, with f2 and faster lenses. And a 5-axis in-body stabilization system helps keep images sharp. An electronic shutter silent shooting option is also available, which could prove very useful for performance and event photographers. The Z6 provides a fairly familiar DSLR-style handling experience. There's a large, comfortable hand grip, a top-mounted OLED status panel, and an exceptionally clear and crisp 3.6 million dot OLED viewfinder. It also uses an EN-EL15 type battery, which is compatible with the D750 and D800 series DSLRs. The Z6 is a very capable video camera, offering oversampled full-frame 4K video and an option for 120p slow-motion HD capture. A firmware update will add support for raw video output over HDMI to an external recorder. The Z6 provides a range of video-specific tools, including zebra stripes, real-time focus peaking during recording, and a 10-bit N-Log option via HDMI. For more information on the Nikon Z6, visit dpreview.com.